Oh, what is going on, everybody?
Hello!
It is Pixbonders here, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Spirit of Justice. When we left off,
we were getting somewhere, I think.
Yes, we've been questioning Mr. Emus for quite some time, but we're starting to get down to the bottom of this parachute business.
You keep calling him Emus.
Emus, and non-Amos.
You're trying to pronounce his name correctly.
Yeah.
Meaning, like, you're choosing the usual way that it probably would be pronounced if it wasn't, you know, anonymous.
It maybe is. I don't know. So, without any wind, he couldn't have flown up there from the bottom of the mountain. By process of elimination, the only starting point that makes any sense is... Your Majesty, I believe I have the answer to your question. To reach the inner sanctum, Mr. Amos must have launched himself from here.
The prison.
This tree right here.
That tree.
That tree in particular.
Oh my god.
How big is that tree?
Oh wow, you're right.
The walls of that prison are okay, anyways, I'm just gonna touch it now.
Hey, old trees are huge.
You have a good point. Are you okay?
So that's where he came from?
If he couldn't have come from below, the only other option is from above. So you see, Anonymous came down from Royal Penitentiary number 4. From there, he could have easily reached the inner sanctum by parachute.
Anonymous.
And that means he might have also killed the high priest.
What?
Mr. Amos, were you the third party at the inner sanctum? And the one behind the warning to halt the Wright that the victim received? Was it you we saw in his final memory? Are you the rebel hunter, Lady Kira? Boy, they sound, they're wild.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, sir. Let me out here.
I'm afraid I have no time for you.
You did it! You finally left him speechless!
No, come on, Mr. Prosecutor, man.
Quiet, you fool.
Oh.
You should use this time to prepare yourself for what is to come. For a fate far worse than hangnail hell awaits you now.
Oh god.
Well done, defense. I must concede this point to you.
Really?
The witness did in fact descend to the inner sanctum from Royal Penitentiary number 4. Huh? He didn't even put up a fight this time. It's awfully generous of him.
Did he know?
But if you're as perceptive as you seem, then surely you've already figured out the riddle. The riddle of Anonymous's true identity. Oh, his true identity?
It's the escaped convict.
Not sure I know quite yet, but I guess I'll have to answer with something.
It would seem I am the only one still in the dark here. Would the defense care to enlighten me? Who is this man we've been calling Anonymous?
The witness's true identity is...
The wanted poster.
Yep, it's the only one that really makes sense.
Yep.
Is this really him? Only now do you realize the truth. Well, please do share with us your belated insight.
Jesus.
What's
wrong, Nick? Just say it!
Because this isn't going to be very helpful, our case.
Really? Are you sure?
Unfortunately, I've got no other choice. That scruffy beard and shaggy mane completely threw me off. But it's all becoming clear now. The nighttime base jump from the mountaintop prison. The precision landing at the inner sanctum using only a handmade parachute.
That mouth move with the mustache.
Only a paratrooper, or more precisely, a former paratrooper, could have pulled that off. This witness is Datsar Ball, prison escapee and key member of Dirk's rebel group.
What?
Oh boy.
The witness is an escaped prisoner.
Precisely. The police have been scouring every corner of the city to no avail.
Because he's in here.
Meanwhile, here he was under our noses the entire time.
Didn't think anyone would shoot through my clear disguise.
But the witness's charade is not all that it has been shattered. Is it, defense? Boy, do I hate this guy.
He's so pretentious.
Yeah. Please recall the defense's own words. Whoever said it clearly meant to threaten the high priest. letter said, do not perform the rite. But the rite went on as scheduled. I believe that is why the high priest was murdered.
Who do you suppose sent that letter?
A person with something to hide. The rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira herself. He claimed that the real killer was the rebel hunter disguised as Lady Kira.
Yeah, and what's your point?
What of the witness's true identity? Only a paratrooper, and more precisely, a foreign paratrooper, could have pulled that off. This witness is Datsar Ball, person escapee and key member of Derek's rebel group. We just said that 2 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Don't need to flashback that quickly.
Oh no!
He is a rebel and an escaped prisoner. He could not possibly have been Lady Kira, mortal enemy of the rebels.
No!
I mean, it's a perfect disguise.
Yeah.
Now perhaps the witness will enlighten us to the truth. After all, he has yet to refute any of this.
Oh, you got me. I'm ready to sharp fangs to define dragons. Oh, yeah. Jutsu. Spear ball. Come forward. That's our ball.
When did you get your memory back?
No, around time you guys were talking about there being no wind. But you gotta give me credit for making up that testimony off the top of my head.
Are you prepared to tell us the truth now?
Oh, do I better shoot down the air sanctum? Well, I banged my head on impact and ended up in the gosh outside the register. In short, all my line was done with a big fat lie.
A big fat lie?
Oh, and by the way, long time no see. Beauty.
What? Oh wow, that's a
That's
weird...
a heck of a nickname.
Why are you on a friendly basis with the rebels?
Yeah.
Wait, they know each other? Your Majesty? This filthy rebel belongs in a jail cell.
Well, former paratrooper.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh yes, of course. Bailiff sees him at once.
She's really forgotten the world of dragon, huh, Beauty?
What?
No one.
I haven't. I know dogs in the Garam Jimmy gonna lay a finger on me. Alley-oop.
What? He just jump over the podium and run?
I don't know. Deploy all available resources. I want all units placed on high alert.
Jesus. Well then.
Oh my god, what the fuck just happened?
The escaped prisoner escaped again.
The police force has been placed on high alert. He will be caught before long.
An escaped prisoner who's escaped the law again after giving a ton of false testimony. Talk about a troublemaker.
He really pulled a number on all of us. What was the point of all that anyway?
Well, I can't help but feel that entire episode was an enormous waste of time.
Same.
Your Majesty? Perhaps it was not as great of a waste as you might believe.
What makes you say that, Prosecutor Sarmadi?
Datsar dropped something as he made his escape from these halls. This guy really looks awfully familiar. These appear to be direct orders from Dirk.
No.
Oh, these appear to be direct orders from Dirk.
From Dirk, the rebel leader? Oh, but we only have a small corner of it.
Wait, I remember now. Your Majesty, I've seen that scrap of paper before.
You have?
The scrap paper Datsar Ball dropped as part of this. Is it the bloody
Yeah.
one that we have from forever ago?
Yep.
Yeah, is it bloody or is it just... It's weird how it's a bloodstain that's shaped the same as... what was-
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, let's see here.
And this is...
I found the scene of the crime. It appears to be a copy of the order that Mr. Arball dropped.
Oh, a copy.
If we put the two together, we should be able to read what the order says.
The bloodstain just so happens to be the...
Yeah.
Jeez.
What a perfect coincidence.
Oh my! And just what does it say, Mr. Wright?
I mean, I gotta brush up on my Kuranese real quick.
But he doesn't know it.
I can't read Kuranese.
Ah, Prosecutor Sarmadi, if you please.
The ignorant lawyer has not bothered to learn our language. Huh. Very well then.
Dude, it takes a long time to learn a language, and he's been here for a couple weeks.
Look at the E translating to.
Or was it like a month? He was like a month so far, right?
I don't think it's been. I think it's been a couple weeks.
Couple weeks? Okay.
I do not understand. Well, what does it say?
Either way, not long enough to learn a language.
Using the lamplight. Using the lamplights as a landmark, he was able to parachute down to the inner sanctum. Upon the rite's completion, he was to don Lady Kira's robes and make his escape.
What? That is how he was to escape from prison?
So if I were to assume that Mr. Arbal was the one who killed the High Priest, then maybe it was because Abademi tried to thwart his escape plan? Oh, foul lawyer. I'm afraid that is simply ludicrous. Huh? But I didn't say anything. Did he just read my mind?
Yeah.
I know how your putrid mind works. Unfortunately for you, however, not the rebels' escape plan has been revealed. It is clear that Datz Arbal is not the High Priest's killer.
What?
How can you be so sure?
There's the butterfly.
Hello. If only you would use that putrid brain of yours every once in a while. Datz Arbal plan could not have worked without the help of a certain individual. What do you mean? I'm speaking of Abadinmi, of course. Had Datz Arbal simply donned Lady Kira's robes and made his escape alone, he would have been far too conspicuous. But were he by the High Priest's side,
the Night Priest.
the faithful citizens praying in the plaza would have had no cause to suspect anything. It is therefore unthinkable that Datz Arbal was the High Priest's killer.
So then, you're saying the High Priest was a... Okay, I cannot bear to say it.
I'm afraid it is so. He numbered among the rebels who threaten our kingdom.
That was our original theory, and everyone yelled at us for it.
And now they're gonna praise
How could
him.
this be?
A high priest? A rebel?
There must be some kind of mistake.
Let it go and move on. Accept the truth, it is the only way. And that goes double for you, Defense.
But we were the original theorists for that. And everyone screamed at us, how dare you call the high priest a rebel and all that.
Cease your futile battle now. And why should I? Because it will now put the final nail in the coffin of the accused. Now that we have eliminated Datz Arbal from our list of suspects, there's only one person that still remains, the accused Maya Fey. Hold it right there. Aren't you forgetting something important?
Something important? Please do explain, Defense.
We can't end this trial without looking into... The arrow? I think that's the only thing that we haven't really touched the murder weapon. We only talked about it being held as potentially it wasn't even held backwards. Everything was a lie.
Yeah.
But we haven't talked about the arrow at all.
No, we haven't.
Let's roll with the punches.
Here's hoping.
What about the arrow that was right on the High Priest's house? That's not it, because the thing's still up there. It was simply a means to deliver the warning led to the victim. That's more or less the same conclusion we came to yesterday.
Oh, they already talked about it.
I guess you're right.
Oh, then this should be just about as right as well.
Ow.
Goodness gracious. Seems there's no need to continue this trial any longer.
Yes, there is. No, Your Majesty. There's still something important that must be brought to light. We can't end this trial without looking into...
Can you load, or did you not save?
I mean, I saved, but I mean, I can... it's fine. I can reload if I fail this one again.
Oh my god, jeez, okay.
The murder weapon. Oh my god, I am horrible at everything I do.
Reload, you ding 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 dangle ding dang doofus.
To. It's not as quick as it used to be.
Did he really just say we haven't found it yet?
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Well, I think the dagger is missing. So I guess we have to talk about the third party that we've been talking about this whole time. That was the last thing I thought we would look into, but okay, the third party then. I'm talking about the trident of Lady Kira we saw at the seance vision. If that wasn't Datz Arbal, then who was it?
They'll say it's Maya.
That matter has already been resolved. It has? What's he talking about?
There goes his music.
It is as I've maintained from the start. There was no third party in the seance vision. Clear there was, but there was another Lady Kira there beside my Fae. We all saw her.
Whoa.
Oh, what the? Oh my god. I can't do my finger point. Jutsu.
Jutsu.
Bless you. Oh, my arm.
Didn't he do that? Did he do it to the Apollo's head?
I thought, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Apollo's head.
Yeah, it was his head.
It is time to let it go and move on. Your fate has already been sealed, much like your arm. But this hardly seems fair. It is quite simple once you consider where the victim and the accused were at the time. If the victim was near the spring with his back to the accused, what would he see ahead? Besides the water itself, there's nothing but the Warbad statue. Precisely. The Lady Kira we saw in the sands is the Warbad statue draped in her sacred robes.
What?
No way! The accused wanted to force Lady Kira to appear in the seance vision. Before she came from behind and stabbed the victim with a dagger in the reverse grip.
But why would the accused want to do something like create a false Lady Kira?
To show it to the victim as he was being slain.
And what reason would the accused have to fool the victim she was about to kill?
It was not the victim she was trying to fool. It was us. It was this very court itself.
Come again?
Suspicion would not fall on the accused if it looked as if another Lady Kira was there. And the defense was foolish enough to fall for it and claim it was a third party in disguise.
Are you saying?
I am. It was all a clever, wicked scheme perpetrated by the accused.
It's like, hey, Maya's not that smart.
A scheme in which she sought to use the seance vision to mislead us. This can't be happening. What a face you're making, defense. I'm surprised you're taking this so hard. After all, did I not clearly state a while back that you were chasing after naught but a deluded fantasy? You were chasing naught but a deluded fantasy. That's something just good to me, you see. And yeah, this is a third party about a deluded fantasy. Okay, was there any other flashback for that?
No.
You're telling me you knew this is how it would turn out all the way back then? And then he was just waiting for the most effective moment to spring it on me? Do you understand now? I have had you dancing in the palm of my hand this entire time.
Kind of like how Edgeworth would do.
Yeah.
This is an outrage! You took our royal priestess's sacred divination seance and used it to commit this most foul and despicable murder.
No, I did nothing of the sort.
Maya.
Nick, it's not true. I didn't.
Cease this ugly display. Your fate is sealed now that the facts have been exposed. Your Majesty, the time has come to convict this criminal who only seeks to taint this sacred hall.
Indeed. It seems this trial is over. Does the defense wish to offer up yet another counter-argument or something?
Oh, the accused is not the killer. And, here's why.
Oh, God.
Now what do we do? I've got nothing.
It would appear that the defense has run out of arguments to make.
I thought for sure that the rebel was the killer. The only reason with a possible motive,
The only
the
person.
one dressed as Lady Kira, has vanished. And I've got nothing to use against Prosecutor Samadi's argument.
This is looking bad.
Damn it. I can't lose now, not like this.
Hey, Maya, you want to channel someone?
Very well then, I shall now render my verdict.
Maybe that's what'll happen. Oh. But wait. Please wait. I'm begging you. It is time to let it go and move on.
Oh my God, will you shut up?
This trial need not be drawn out any longer. The defense has failed to counter the charge filed by the prosecution. In accordance with the law, I invoke the Defense Culpability Act against the defense. Now then. This court finds the accused, Maya Fey,
And suddenly she turns into Abbott and me.
Oh God.
and the defense, Phoenix Wright, guilty.
No, fuck.
Ah!
Did we do something wrong? Or is this supposed to happen?
I'll Phoenix? Buddy, you okay?
Your Majesty, please your direction, but
Whoa.
What is the meaning of this?
a body has been found in the Plaza of Devotion, Your Majesty.
What's this? A body? What happened now?
I found this sticking out of the victim.
Why, that's Lady Kira's warband dagger.
Thank you. She's never once more.
She's come to defeat the rebels!
Peace.
Well, it would seem that dagger was the once lost has now been found.
I'm on the first person to somebody.
Yes.
This dagger,
What was the murder weapon?
it bears fingerprints in my face.
Oh
Dead.
no. Whew, that's...
What?
But...
Oh, my prints be on it.
Oh my god.
I cannot believe it, yet it must be true.
Is something the matter, Prosecutor Sarmadi?
Is this a fake Maya we're defending? And this trial has run its course and the accused's guilt has been firmly established. However, it would seem the defense was right about one thing. I was? You claim that the murder at the Inner Sanctum had been carried out by the rebel hunter masquerading as Lady Kira. I did say something to that effect, but what of it?
Prosecutor Sarmadi, are you suggesting what I think you are?
I believe the true identity of the rebel hunter who has been masquerading as Lady Kira is none other than the accused Miss Maya. But we've been right here.
Yeah.
Is none other than the accused Miss Maya Fey.
What? Me?
What?
I realize how shocking this must seem. Looking back, however, I now realize there was much that pointed this fact. The rebel hunting Lady Kira was first sighted about 2 years ago, and the accused first came to our kingdom 2 years ago as well.
But why, the timing matches perfectly.
But there's more. That warning letter was found in the High Priest's bedroom 3 days before the rite. Despite his house being locked up tight that night. How does that prove anything? It is difficult to believe an intruder could have found a way to enter such a secure house. However, the accused was known to come and go freely there. Mainly to prepare for the purification rite.
Yeah. She stayed there. Abademi was an important figure with a ton of duties, including training acolytes. He was really kind, even to a foreigner like me. He even invited me over to his house whenever I was between training sessions.
The accused could have easily left the house unlocked for herself without anyone noticing. No, please stop. Oh, no, stop.
Stop it, I'm already dead.
Literally, I'm already dead.
Literally, yeah.
If we assume the accused was Lady Kira, that more establishes a motive for the killing of the High Priest.
Yes, the victim was secretly an insurgent bent on helping that oddball escape, after all.
Precisely, that made him a target of Lady Kira's wrath.
We haven't heard this music in a while.
Yeah. And after killing the High Priest, she then unleashed her divine justice on another rebel. So it seems the scope of this case has expanded. We now have 2 murders perpetrated by Miss Maya Fey masquerading as Lady Kira.
2?
Because they'll say the new one's hers as well.
But she's been right here.
I guess they're gonna say it happened before she went to prison.
If Miss Fay is indeed a serial killer, it would affect the severity of her punishment. In light of this, I believe the second murder must be investigated before we can proceed.
Double or nothing, baby.
Oh
As
my
you wish, Your
God.
Majesty. My affair hereby charge you with this second murder. May your defiled soul feel the weight of your sins. A new murder charge on top of a guilty verdict.
Seems the defense will live to see one more day.
Talk about hanging on by a thread. Come tomorrow, far more terrible punishment awaits you.
I hereby suspend these proceedings that the second murder may be investigated. Until the conclusion of this new investigation, this court is adjourned.
Well, that did not exactly go in our favor.
No, this is going terribly.
Yeah?
Terribly.
I mean, at least it,
At least what?
on a scale
What?
on a scale of 1 to 100, with 100 being the worst, we're at a 99, because the 100 would have been just, that was the end of it. No one else got murdered.
Yes.
And the guilty verdict, we lose, we go to prison. We have a chance, like I said, double or nothing. We have a chance to reverse course.
Do we have a chance? It's already been, decided though.
If we didn't have a chance, then this wouldn't be a Phoenix Wright game, now would it?
I know, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I feel you. It feels like all is lost.
Like, in actuality, it's just like, no.
Yeah. What do I do now? I can't believe Maya and I were actually found guilty. Are you gonna flashback to when you said we never found guilty before? That seems fitting.
This trial need not be drawn out any longer. Defense has failed to counter the charge filed by the prosecution. In accordance with the law, I invoke the Defense Culpability Act against the defense.
Blah, blah, blah.
Now then,
We don't have to go.
the court finds the accused Maya Fay and the defense Phoenix Wright guilty.
Okay, I got it. We literally just saw that 2 minutes ago. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, thanks for that one.
It's one hell of a scream. I don't know why, but I really like that art of him. It's just,
good.
it's like, it's very emotional.
Yeah. Mr. Wright! Albie! I saw the whole trial! What's going to happen to Miss Maya now? I'm worried about that too.
Oh, the puppy.
But right now,
You'll both get to go see Mia.
another flashback to literally 5 minutes ago. Yeah. No.
He turned into the escaped convict all of a sudden.
Yes. I don't need to read that all again. We just saw that.
I know.
everybody.
Why does it keep showing us
I mean,
flashback?
I know it's because it's
story.
It was the save point, and it's like technically the next chapter of this case.
Yeah.
So right now I need to focus on the next trial. Then we're back like Zealot, right? At least the jury is out on that one, so to speak. The two murders are most likely connected. If I can get to the bottom of Acolyte Zealot's murder, it might give me the ammunition I need to overturn Maya's guilty verdict. Let me help you investigate. I want to assist you any way I can.
Oh,
I
God.
appreciate it, Albie, but we're talking about a murder. Yeah, but it's going to be hard for the foreigner to investigate on his own. You have a point
Yeah.
there. Huh. Wish I knew what to do. Oh my gosh, she looks so sad.
She does.
Huh? Isn't that your benevolence? Princess Rafa?
Oh, it is you again. The dead lawyer walking, guilty of abetting a murderer under the Defense Culpability Act.
I see she hasn't lost any of her charm.
Why does she look like that, though?
Probably because of her insight being wrong
She's still
again.
butthurt over it.
Why the long face? You're not a horse. I thought you'd be glad I was found guilty under the DC Act.
I am in no mood to take joy in your suffering. For I was unable to defeat you, and had to leave the job to others. I failed in my sacred duty as the royal priestess.
I guess that answers my question.
She's just sad she couldn't take us down herself.
Yeah.
Have I misunderstood the voice of the Mitama yet again? This cannot be!
Plop. She felt like a feather.
She did, yeah. she dances while she faints.
Yeah. All I did was defend my client. I can't bear to see her looking so sad like this, though.
She's just straight up depressed.
Your benevolence. Your benevolence.
Oh, Barbed Head. I thought you had already begun your journey to the Twilight Realm.
I'm not dead yet. I still have an investigation to do for tomorrow's trial.
What's this? Do you mean to say you have not given up yet?
That's right. I'm going to prove my innocent tomorrow.
But why? Why do you refuse to give up? I cannot fathom such obstinacy. Or obstinacy. Obstinacy. Investigate all you want. I care not.
You really don't mind? But aren't you worried that a lawyer backed into a corner by the DC Act might do something desperate like forge evidence?
What's this?
If left unsupervised, I'd be free to do whatever I wanted, you know. Phoenix, I see what you're doing, you sly dog, you. Okay, now to see if she takes the bait.
It's like fishing. Yes, I see your point. Barbed Head.
Yes?
Yes. I know what happened yesterday. You perpetrated some sort of fraud or other misdeed while I was not watching.
Huh?
That explains why I misunderstood the voice of the High Priest's soul. Yes, of course. That is the only explanation.
Not how I was planning to have this one go down, but I was just trying to cheer her up. Now she even thinks less of me.
I must not allow you to sully our sacred hall of justice with your misdeeds ever again. Therefore, today I will be monitoring your every move once more. I will not fail to spot your misdeeds this time. But when I see anything out of the ordinary, I will send you straight to prison. And you, boy, do not throw your lot in with this foreign devil.
But your benevolence. It's okay, Albie. You don't need to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. But first, I should probably lighten my load a little bit. Albie, would you mind holding on to some evidence for me? Of course not. I'm always going to help.
Bag's big enough.
Yeah. Okay, put in the
Unload it onto
put
Albie.
the letter there, put the map there. No.
Look, the puppy's sniffing because he's
Yeah.
trying to.
It's like, what's in there?
What you got? Is it for me?
May the Holy Mother's blessing be upon you.
And he's gone.
Now then, the scene of the crime is a logical place to start. If I recall correctly, the body was found at the Plaza of Devotion. And we're gonna head to the Plaza of Devotion next time.
I'm kind of glad I get to do her voice some more.
I know, right?
It's fun.
It is.
She's a fun character.
She is.